So I was thinking, I have pretty controversial opinions on the FNAF games, so I probably should not. Since the release of FNAF to now, 10 games in, more if you count these, I've been a big fan and I have strong opinions, like security breach. Personally, I don't feel like this is much of an argument, but I've seen arguments that this game is good, and I'm not calling it bad, it's just messy. A good example of this is Fiznom's video beating security breach without running into any glitches. A video over 11 hours. I mean, come on, if that doesn't tell you something about the game, I don't know what will. The lore is convoluted and the gameplay is semi-boring. I mean that in the way of it's just really repetitive, and it's not really that scary. I'm writing this before Ruin comes out, so maybe that will help security breach, but as of now, it doesn't have very many plus sides. Besides being a great content generator, speedruns and funny moments galore. FNAF 3. Okay, hear me out before you get mad at me. This game has great lore and introduced a good ending and bad ending, but the gameplay is so unbelievably dull and repetitive. At a certain point, once you have played it enough, you can just beat it without even really thinking, knowing how to keep Springtrap in the right rooms and close the right vents. Without fail, it becomes second nature. Which, although may seem like a good thing, it's foolproof. There's no stress because you know there's no way he kills you, unlike in other FNAF games. Also, the actual gameplay is just kind of boring. Now, although it may seem like I hate this game or something, I think all the FNAF games are good, even Security Breach. I think the mini-games throughout the nights are really cool, especially that you can glitch out of them and stuff to get the good ending, and all the lore about Springtrap is super interesting, but as a whole, the game just doesn't deserve anything above 9th. Five Nights at Freddy's. You probably didn't expect this in 8th. The start of it all. Don't get me wrong, this game, when it came out, was a great and very scary game. It started everything for the series, but just because it was great then, doesn't mean it's great now. When you look at all the other FNAF games and you think, what do I want to play, or watch a video of, or whatever, the first FNAF game doesn't really come to mind, at least for me. The power mechanic was implemented better in other games, I feel. Freddy is confusing. I know I probably just don't understand him, but hey, I never learned. He just doesn't make sense to me. The game has cool elements, Foxy and the glitches that happen throughout. Special things, right? Pizzeria Simulator. This game is good. I like it. The simulator part is fun and funny, and the ability to play each and every one of the things that you buy is pretty cool, added with the fact that there is so much lore within the game, like, so much. And I would say it has some of the best endings in the franchise. The things I don't like, though, are the nights. They aren't really that scary, more just boring and time-consuming. Just clicking through my tasks as I wait to either die or make it through like 10 minutes later. I'm exaggerating, but still, it feels like it. Also, the nights until recently made, let's just be real, no sense to me. I watched It's Taken's video, and even though now it makes sense, it doesn't change the fact that this game's nights are just kind of dull. Usually you have more to do or worry about, your attention is being kept better. FNAF World. You're probably mad that I put this game so high, but hey, it's fun. When this game came out, it was all I played for days, and usually I don't like RPGs or anything like that, but this game was just like, really fun to me. I'm not gonna make it out that it's some crazy amazing game, but it's just simple fun. Wait, how many times did I say fun? There are bad sides to the game, but why even get into them? It's just too much fun. FNAF 4. Remember the PewDiePie video calling this game not scary?
After 4 games, I don't know what to tell you. If you know what to expect, then 4 times, then it's kind of like over.
The big controversy. You could say that he's right, but personally, I think this game is terrifying. Is it an unfair gimmick to make you turn up the audio just to be able to hear so the jump scares are louder? Yes. Is it also very scary? Also yes. I think this game was just a big jump for the FNAF community as a whole. It sparked the conversations that had already started about this game getting boring or dull and turned them into an all-out flame. So then, when Scott was making FNAF 5, or Sister Location, he knew that he needed to change something, but he also didn't, because this game was awesome. Is awesome. It's the scariest FNAF game to me, and I think the gameplay is pretty fun, despite what PewDiePie said. Ultimate Custom Night. Straight to the point, this game is the epitome of a FNAF game. It has everything. Literally. 50 animatronics all at once is crazy. It's a real show of skill if you can beat it, all 50, 20, or even more. This game has almost infinite replayability, and the lore for it is great, which is always a good help. When I finally beat 55 mode, I went crazy. I couldn't believe it. The satisfaction this game gives is probably its best quality. I would also say that this game perfected the custom night, obviously, but still good to mention. Help Wanted. The top 3, Help Wanted. It's a mix-up of all the original games and some of its own new stuff, all in VR, which I feel is the perfect place for a FNAF game. You get fully immersed into the game and get really scared, which is the whole point, right? The lore is kind of convoluted, which lately is a common problem, but that's okay when the gameplay is this good. There are bugs like in most of the latest games, but not nearly as many as Security Breach. This is just plain and simple a good game, and being in VR is what makes it that much better. Sister Location. After the FNAF 4 controversy, Scott knew he had to do something different, and man was this different, telling a whole intricate story throughout the 5 nights, with each night being so different from anything we've ever seen before, especially night 4. On release, this night was unbelievably hard. Even after all the changes, it's still crazy difficult. But the first night, the second night, and so on. Everything about this game, it's just really good. I also feel like this game, before Ultimate Custom Night, almost perfected the Custom Night. This game's Custom Night is awesome, and it's a good intro to what Ultimate Custom Night is. It combines so many things, and they all melded together so well that it just works. Very good. And finally, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This game is everything a FNAF game should be. No doors, vents on both sides, a music box to keep track of, special animatronics like Balloon Boy, and special things that happen so rarely the community can't even agree if the things are real. Shadow Bonnie, JJ Under the Table, it's a perfect game. FNAF 2 holds up to the test of time and many other FNAF games. It's always gonna be my game of choice, at least I think, and it just is simply a great game. So, that's my ranking. Let me know what you think about it, and what would you change? If you agree with me, disagree, who knows?